Grand Rising, beautiful ones. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing amazing. I wanted to jump on this morning. I had a strong impulse to connect with you all this morning, and I went in cards, and I have a very good ending for you guys. I have a very, not really ending, but I have a very good upcoming forecast for you all. So, this message is for some folks who were, I'm going to say past life. And when I say past life, I'm not meaning another life, I'm meaning the past life that was within this particular capsule of living. So, in your past life, you were in a situation where either you or someone else had a lot of options. And although there were a lot of options, you saw this relationship as a 10 of cups. It turns out that it wasn't a 10 of cups. You were in a relationship with someone who was very stingy, someone who held on to their money. They held on to their emotions. They held on to everything. They were not in a loving, reciprocal relationship, or you weren't in a loving, reciprocal relationship. You were in a relationship where a lot of things were being withheld from you. Um, and something changed. You encountered someone that gave you a larger view of the world than what you were accustomed to. So that opened your eyes to see a new and a different life for yourself. Now, when you went on this different journey, this left someone in an energy of being upset that you chose yourself over them. I just want to come and tell you, you made the right choice. You made the right decision. You made the right move. You made the right chess move because it has placed you in a position of honor, of wealth, of abundance, and the opportunity to explore the world in any way that you see fit. As you are looking over your past life and your new life, you're filled with an awe of what you learned on this journey and on this bridge from your old life. Because you chose yourself, and because you chose to pour that beautiful love into yourself, it has brought you justice. And it has brought you justice in a way that you cannot fathom. It's bringing in a beautiful life with someone that will love you, that will protect you, that will romance you, and that will make you feel and know that you are the most important person to them. There won't be any more of those options. The person that you are connecting with is very gifted, very talented. Hey, hey, how are you? This person is very gifted, very talented. They are connected to nature. They are connected to the heavenly realms. They are connected from the north, the east, the south, and the west. I stay on my phone. On my phone. That's why I can. Well, that sounds like a relaxing. Just because I know the situation, which you've put in your time. Now you get to rest before the second leg. So congratulations. Um, so I'm gonna pick up with the reading. You because you have chosen yourself, because you have walked into the darkness, because you have committed to a new and a different life, you have magically, and I mean magically, attracted the lover that you deserve. A lot of times, most of the time, I really don't like doing readings on lovers because um, I want to say because it doesn't help your inner growth. But when you're with the right person, it does. And I'm really excited for this reading um, because it has a very sweet energy to it. It's almost like you've been through the war, you've been through a lot, but because of your willingness to pour love back into yourself and to commit to creating a new, beautiful life, you have truly manifested a new, beautiful life, but not alone. You've manifested a beautiful life with a lover who is willing and able, and they want to share their life with you. So I'm excited about that for you because the energy is just so sweet is the word that it's a very sweet, pure love. And I'm almost like choked up behind it because it's something that most people won't ever experience. But you get to. One moment. This is going to change your life. It's going to change. It's going to completely change your whole life. It's going to change your outlook on life. Although you've had a change in the outlook on life in order to change your life, this particular change is going to change your life even more. And you're going into a season where you're surrounded by beautiful people in their souls, in their spirit. And it is a frequency that matches your frequency. So if you have been struggling in any way with the next directions or not knowing what to expect or what's coming, and really not being able to pull from the past experiences because we're in a different life, we're in a different frequency. So the old ways that we used to do things, they're just not going to fit anymore. They don't fit anymore. And so we're truly walking by faith and not by sight. So I just want to share this message that everything is going to be all right. I know that it appears and it seems like things are dark, but that's when I want you to go internal and trust in the God that is within you. Not the God outside of us, but the God inside will give us understanding and it's going to surpass our thoughts. So the question is, how do you go inside, and how do you connect with the God within? There are a couple of different ways to do that. And the first way is going to learn to trust your intuition, because your intuition is the gateway to connecting with the God within, which is the Most High God. We're going into and we're in a huge transition where we're learning that what we were taught, everything that we were taught, whether it was in church, whether it was in a mosque, whether it was just by our family members, that we reach outside of ourselves to find someone to help us, to ask someone to do something for us. We were reaching outside of ourselves. We were giving our energy outside of ourselves for something else to come and help us. But greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. So this is a reminder that God is within you, not outside of you. And not only is God within you, God also knows what you're struggling with, what you're afraid of, what you're in the dark about. And so a lot of people, I remember I used to hear this saying, um, it's okay if you talk to yourself, but it's something wrong if you get an answer. That's not true, because we are multi-dimensional beings. Let me prove it to you. We got a body. I just slapped my arm, okay? But what is causing my body to talk to you guys right now? My spirit. And then let's take it a little bit deeper. What connects me to God? My soul. But you can't see it. You can hear it. You can feel it. That's the multi-dimensional self that we are, selves that we are, that 3D self. But now we're 4D because we're recognizing that God is also within us. So as we are traversing through these very uncharted times, connect with the God inside. Connect with the God in you. If you want to call God by name, ask God, what do I call you? Who do I call you? Because the things that we have known in the past, remember, has turned out not to be true. And we don't want to give our energy to something that is oppressing us or keeping us from our highest and greatest good. So this is a process. It is a slow and sometimes difficult process to unlearn the things that we've learned. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, each one of us individually are going to have to make that connection to the God within so that we can move forward. God is inside of us. There's no way that there's a lot of people online right now, and a lot of people online, especially YouTube, are trying to teach and walk in their calling. There's no way that all of these people are doing this all at the same time, just because it is the God within us that is calling us to arise. Wake up from your slumber. All of us are in a state of sleep, a sleep state. We're waking up from our slumber, and be gentle with yourself because we've been prisoners of war. But we're not completely out, so we still have to find the strength within to keep going until we're completely out. Hopefully, it's real soon because we can see the state of the world, and it's going to get darker. before the dawn. And we can see it. It's right before us, it's right around us. And so that's why we want to do the inner work now for whatever's going to happen, because we don't know. Some people might, excuse me, some people might know, but most of us don't know what the next steps or the next phases are going to be for our life. And that's okay. And that's when you know you're on the right road. It's called the road less traveled. A lot of people have done a lot of things in order to gain worldly success. And yes, most people want worldly success, but what is it you're willing to give up in order to get it? Sometimes we make very difficult decisions and it leads us in the wrong way. And so now we want to make the right choices and the right decisions so that we can walk ourselves back home where we belong. And this message is a reminder that you may have lost a lot of things in that past life, this past life. But I'm telling you now, if you keep going, if you keep putting one foot in front of the other, it don't even have to be pretty and it don't even have to be fast, but keep moving forward and you're going to stay on the right path. Nobody said that the road was going to be easy, but it's worth it. I'm going to pull one more card. Um, and looking over your life, while we looking over our life and we saying, where did I turn? Where did I make the wrong turn? Where did I make the wrong turn? This is good and it is healthy. I just caution you not to judge yourself. Because remember, we were all lied to. So be gentle on yourself. One of the things me and my daughter say to one another is we're going to be gentle with one another and ourselves during this time, because it is a time of change. And change and upheaval is not easy. If it's going on in the world, it's not going to go on within our world. What I can control is our world, but I can't control the world outside of us. So I just want to leave you with that message, is that there's something beautiful to come, to connect with the God on the inside, and to know and to be gentle with yourself, and to know that everything is working out for our good. And speak these things into existence. Everything is working out for my good in every situation that I encounter. And watch how the God within is going to lead you and guide you to your next step. That's all we have to worry about, is the next step. We don't have to have the full picture in front of us, just the next step. I'm praying for you guys. I pray for those that follow me, um, and all chosen ones, because it's not easy out here for us. And this is a good message. It is a touching message, because everything that you may have lost in the past, you're going to get that back, but you're going to get that back in a more intimate, more fulfilling, more loving, and more of a gentle way than the past has been for you. All right, y'all. It's always so good connecting with you. And until the very next time, namaste.